Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I'm going to show you some meals I eat while on the starch solution. If you want me to sit down and kind of go over what the starch solution is, why I'm doing it, how I do it, and the many benefits that come along with this, let me know. I can do a sit down video. But today I'm giving you 3 staples and a bonus one as well, of course. If you are new here, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around. We are a good time. We make videos 3 to 4 times a week, all about life on a budget here in Northern Colorado. I'm a plant-based eater while my family eats the standard American diet, and I'm always looking for interesting ways to save money. So if you like that type of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Getting into our first meal, it's a sushi bowl. Of course, I had to include it. It's so easy, so cheap, and it's clean and good for you. So you're going to start with a base of rice. You could also do quinoa if you wanted to, or you could do brown rice. I'm going to top mine with cucumber and avocado, which is a little bit debatable in the starch solution community. I also have some sugar snap peas, some soy sauce, and some sriracha. So when I said the avocado is debatable, fats is a big thing in the starch solution, because essentially you are eating a high carb, low fat diet. When it comes to fats, I think of oils and things of that nature. So a plant fat, a healthy fat like a nut or an avocado is okay in my opinion. But this diet is very specific to the person. It depends what you want from it. So I'm going to go in with my avocado. I do not use the whole avocado. I use about half of it. And then I like to serve this with a green. Normally I would do broccoli, but I was all out. So I did the sugar snap peas, and I went ahead and made sure I had the same amount of sugar snap peas as I did rice. So about a cup to a cup. That is called the 50-50 plate. And if you are going in here with a weight loss mentality, then you really want to look into the 50-50 plate. So you fill your plate with a non-starchy vegetable and a starch. So I can go into more of this if you would like. I am not an expert, a doctor, a nutritionist, a dietitian. I am just a gal who wants a little bit more mental clarity, and whenever I do the starch solution, it gives me that. So on top of the sugar snap peas, I went ahead and put some cucumber and then the half of the avocado. I'm going to top it with some soy sauce and sriracha and call it good. You could put sesame seeds on top of this or green onions, but this is delicious and it is a staple when I'm doing the starch solution. You can eat as much as you want on this diet, and I had 2 more bowls of this. So the next one is also a rice-based dish, but you could use a different grain. Couscous works with this. You could do quinoa, you could do brown rice, you could do bulgur wheat. Honestly, there's so many different bases that you could do for this. You could also just do corn because it is rather starchy. So I have quite a bit of things here. I have cumin, I have chili powder, I also have pureed pumpkin, green chilies, a little bit of oat milk, and I have the Better Than Bouillon veggie broth, as well as some onions, bell pepper, and potato boiling. Now I am going to make a cheese sauce out of this. Please don't forget, all of these recipes will be typed out in the description box down below for you, but I like to mix this with my rice and make a cheesy sauce. The only thing I didn't have that I always add is a sour element. So you could do like a pickle brine if you wanted. You could do some sauerkraut in there. Generally, I do lemon or lime juice depending on the dish. So I will have all the measurements typed out in the description box down below, but essentially you are putting everything I just said into a blender or food processor and making a cheese sauce. So there's no dairy in this, there's no oil, it's just a very tasty cheese sauce, and I use this sauce with so many different things, and it's a great thing to have in your refrigerator if you are doing the starch solution, if you make a big batch on like a Sunday while you're meal prepping, just so you can grab and go from it throughout the week. always end up serving this with some sort of legume. I enjoy black beans, lima beans, garbanzo beans, white beans, anything. But I usually serve it with that and then another leafy vegetable, typically spinach or kale, but you could do your typical, broccoli or peas or something like that. I really enjoy this dish because, again, like that sushi bowl, I can eat as much as I want. I can eat till I'm satiated, and I know that I'm doing my body good because I don't have any oils in here kind of like clogging up my brain, if that makes sense. Hey everyone, tonight we are going to make a really simple, easy recipe. It's a one-pot meal and it's a sun-dried tomato Alfredo pasta. So in the pot I have onion and bell pepper, they're frozen. I have some diced sun-dried tomato. I have 2 big handfuls of spinach. You could use whatever greens you want in this. And I am going to saute that up, get it cooked through. Then I'm going to add my pasta as well as some homemade Alfredo. I will link my recipe down below. It's very simple. I'm actually going to do 2. I'm going to type out 2 recipes for you because I like both, but it really depends on the starch solution and what I'm following it for that week. So I have a almond-based one, and then I also have a cauliflower-based one, but I will link that down below. So I'm going to pour that in there along with a cup of water and some fresh garlic and call it good. We're going to top it with some fresh tomatoes, and it is so decadent and very delicious and very filling. I'm probably going to do a 50-50 plate with this and throw in some green beans. This is all I have right now. Normally I would serve this with broccoli. So I'm going to saute this up and I will see you at the pasta step. So I've added the burilla, how do you guys say that? Protein plus penne pasta. The box is just right over there. We like that pasta. When you are a plant-based eater, you try and get protein in any way that you can. So I added half a box of that and about 10 ounces of water, I'd say, so a little over a cup. And I added about probably a little over a half cup of my homemade Alfredo sauce. So what I'm going to do is cover this, allow it to simmer for around 10 to 12 minutes, and then it should be good to go. Okay, here's the end result after 12 minutes, and you can see it's nice and thick. I'm going to add some salt and pepper and extra garlic because we love it, and I'm going to serve it up with some green beans. I will show you the final plate. So here is the final plate. The 50-50 plate is essentially half a non-starchy vegetable and then some pasta. So it varies from time to time, but right now we had some green beans and I'm gonna enjoy this pasta. And yeah, I hope you like this one. This is probably one of my favorite recipes to make. Next up on the list is going to be some breakfast for dinner. I typically am not using any eggs or meat during the starch solution, so I am going to have a base of potatoes. I have some rinsed red potatoes here. I'm cutting it into smaller bits and I'm going to roast these in the oven, and I will show you what I serve this with. I typically season these potatoes with a little bit of garlic and pepper. You could add salt to them. Potatoes, in my opinion, always need salt, but I can do without when I'm on the starch solution. As we discussed previously, it is okay, in my opinion and in my experience personally, to use a bit of oil. So I have about a half teaspoon of the Gundry MD olive oil. That affiliate link will always be linked in my description if you're curious about it. I did a video 2 videos ago, so go ahead and check that one out. I will also have that linked in the description box, but I'm just putting that on the potatoes and I'm going to roast it at 400 for around 20 to 25 minutes. I like my potatoes crispy and I like to make sure they're cooked through. The potatoes are out and I am showing you the spread. It is quite large. When it comes to breakfast for dinner, I like to keep some variety on my plate. So I do have some leftover potatoes here and I did serve some sourdough toast. This is also another thing that's debatable on the starch solution, whether you should have this type of carb or not. I personally eat carbs when I'm on the starch solution in bread form as well. I also have some fruit here. I have some pineapple and I have some strawberry. I have a whole pineapple there. I could go through a whole pineapple in one day. It really depends what kind of fruits you want on your plate. There's also some controversy about sugar and whether that should be part of the starch solution. When it comes to natural sugars, I'm all for it. And I encourage you to ease yourself into it. You may not want to immediately shock your system with that amount of fruit. If you're not used to it, it could just shock your system because it's so fiber rich. And then on my plate, I'm going to start with a 50-50 plate of broccoli, and then I'm going to move on to the potatoes and then pineapple for dessert. In the starch solution, I want to make a whole separate video on sauces and dips. They are key for flavor. So in here, I have some cashew powder. It's kind of like PB2, but with cashews. I mix that with water and a splash of tahini. And then I put some sriracha in there, green onion, garlic powder, and black pepper, and called it good. It's this spicy sauce, and it's very delicious. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know if you want more of an explanation about this new lifestyle change. I have some channels linked in the description box that you can check out. High Carb Hannah and Planfully Kiki are the main ones that I go to when I need recipes on the starch solution. They both have lost 70 pounds each. I'm not in the business to lose 70 pounds, but I do want to lose this last 10 to 15 pounds and start to tone up. So they have other things on their channel, exercises, different desserts, lifestyle videos, the way that they live. One lives here in Colorado, the other in Arizona, and they're both homesteaders, really amazing gardens. So definitely check those channels out if you like my content and are interested in similar videos. Let me know down in the comments if any of you have ever done the starch solution, or maybe you just want to start doing it now with me and we can kind of have a little support group and do it together, because it can be a challenge at times. If you are new here, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye, y'all.